Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Penacony. That's just a great way to start a trailer. I might just add. Oh, it's so good. Just like, okay, I wasn't ready. 2.1 story. Starting out here shortly. We can admire my favorite character in the game. It's amazing. This is the only game where my three favorite characters are actually work together and I don't have to do anything, and yeah, it's pretty nice. Her stats, I could get 70 and 200 crit rate, but I get 2 extra speed. Like, I don't know what I changed out. I changed out a relic, and I gained 5% crit rate and lost 2% damage, and I thought that was good, but pretty much she nukes everything because we went a little overboard here. Because yeah, why not? And these relics they're pretty good, but I'm a farm more of these because like this is okay, like this is really good, but I have a defense roll, and then this is really good, and I think I have. Can I see the rolls? I had a roll here, a roll here. I think I had 1 1 1 1, so that's not bad at all. If this was attack percent and this wasn't what this was, this is an amazing piece. So this would need to roll 2 crit damages for it to be better, because this has some attack rate. And then this is an okay piece. It rolled only HP and crit damage, so like it's good for what it is. And then I started rolling this one, and it was getting break effect. And this might actually be a better piece overall if it can only... Because you want break effect, but then crit rate, if that can get... And then this was just... I tried. And then boots, these are 1 roll here, and then everything else was crit damage and crit rate. So these are really good too. So overall... almost no wasted stats. When I compare to like Black Swan, it's just like really good speed and attack percent and effective hit rate. So these were really good. But I don't know. I don't want to get into everything. Let's get into the story. That's why we're here, right? Let me do something real quick. So there's that, and then I get to go here. And usually how I play story games is I do not talk over the dialogue of the characters. I wait till afterwards, just so you know. And here's venturing. This is the start, right? Of the story. This is it, right? Complete a walk through the tombstone. That's, yeah, a devil in velvet. Okay, perfect.
Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin.
So we just let her sit in the tub for 4 months?
Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me.
Where
If you
was
don't believe me,
where is
just
she?
ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me, and they hate the IPC, so they'd never lie. This is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech. Authorized by the Garden of Recollection, and owned by the IPC.
Okay, I got some stuff to say.
Did you really think the Galaxy Rangers were outsiders this whole time?
Maybe a little.
Penacony has made a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality. What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line.
Okay.
Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission. Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter. An unsought guest.
She would do no
An
such thing.
emanator who hides her true identity.
No.
Clifford's death was a foregone conclusion.
She's my red flag. You
Robin?
can't have her.
Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die?
Yeah, I'll defend this woman with my life.
It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time, and I'm willing to wait. I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda.
But like, you have
Careful
yours,
you don't get stuck on the wrong
Mr.
side.
P46.
If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows, right?
I'm taking Acheron's side. I don't
Who's
care
to
what
say
you say.
There isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface.
Hi, Mom.
Memo Keeper.
Me. Mommy.
I think our little deal is finished.
Oh, no.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory is a real one, and there's no sign of any distortion grafting on.
Okay, but like...
The IPC is not
why
the
did you do it?
Guardian, and there are real limits to what they can actually do. But you know all this.
I didn't know this until yesterday,
Friend, let's not
actually.
beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express. I told you I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to Penacony for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC, if you catch my drift. I'm talking ownership of this frontier prison. This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried
does
sitting down for
IPC just
negotiations
sound like
time
a
and
corporate
again,
America?
but the family wouldn't even take our calls. You have no idea how difficult these people are to
The
deal with.
IPC doesn't sound like a
Put it
very
this
nice
way.
group of people. They
They've
feel like
hushed
the
up the
IRS.
existence of death before,
Am I
so
wrong?
they can definitely cover up any news
And the
about Robin.
is the IPC the IRS?
It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody ever being the wiser. That's not fair, right? So then, friend,
Friend.
I need your
Don't
help.
call me friend. You're gonna take my wife from me.
I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall, and to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to dig out a few chunks first. Once I find a weak point, the IPC will have plenty of means.
You seem like heartless people.
Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for Robin.
Why
while
are the
also gaining a valuable bargaining chip
I've
for bringing the
noticed
family to the table.
the words?
Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity.
They're
I've
his
been
side of the
investigating and
story. They
making
did it in
lots
a
of friends
2.0
all over
version as
Penacony
well.
precisely for this very moment. This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family, so they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC. But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions, and that's why I need you
but-
all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you, and the Harmony will give you the fairest of appraisals. You get to find out really what happened and seek justice, and I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. It's what you call a win-win situation.
Sure, I guess.
But don't worry, just head back and talk things over with your companions. That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details.
I don't
If
believe
you come to any conclusions, call me. Oh, and
Okay.
take this. A thorough investigation can always use a little more funding.
Do I get
mention
money?
it.
Did you just give me money?
So
give me
long,
stacks on
friend.
stacks on stacks?
I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Okay, well, get your booba hole out of here.
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but...
What now? What are your plans?
Find my wife.
Black Swan. What is she thinking?
Find my other wife. Oh, he only gave me 50. That cheapskate, he only gave me 50,000.
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you. But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be. He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet, but judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of
She
death
has a heart
to
that
try
could
and
fit in
pull you in
Aventurine's
line with his
heart
way of
too, if you
thinking.
notice right here.
That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers.
Can I toss a die?
That is something I agree on.
That would be
Anyway,
hilarious.
be
Just like, oh,
careful
let me
out
just
there.
roll a dice like
There's
a
more than
D&D
one
game.
way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern.
Yeah, I'm gonna sprint
As for
towards
the other
Acheron.
questions, sorry, I can't answer that question. That ranger is shrouded in mystery. I'm afraid no one is capable of providing an answer.
Okay.
But without a doubt, she is the most special guest at this banquet. It's like Aventurine said just then.
Oh, I
It's best to
disagree. I
keep your
disagree.
distance from her.
Oh my god. I don't
It's
have
all
any other
happened
questions.
so quickly, I can only make conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions. I hope you can clarify the source of this confusion. Come, this way. It's a short walk.
See,
Don't
I
get
am, but I am
lost.
back around. Could I be Black Swan and Black Swan? Let me collect this. A new sticker, Sam the Stellaron.
This way. This is where we part ways. All of this is like a nightmare. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is the reality that happened, and it won't fade from our minds just because we wake up. But follow your heart and don't be afraid. We all walk through this world casting shadows of different lengths, and ultimately, all we leave behind are precious memories. Hold on just a sec.
What do you have for me, Black Swan? Touches the root of your ear, leaving a... I
There
didn't
you
even get to
go.
read it all.
A small parting gift. If
game
one day
sucks.
you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone and there's no memo keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf. I also pay great attention to the ways of the world. Just think of this as an apology from me for hiding something from you.
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot.
Then,
I
I've
forgot
something
what she hid
private
from
to take
us.
care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. Let's leave things there, shall we? What fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet? I sincerely look forward to them.
Me too. It's always a pleasure. I like her. Okay, I want to say, I did the Topaz story yesterday for the first time, and now the IPC makes sense, and they definitely are the IRS. So, golly, it's me. Hey, are you still at the hotel in the Dreamscape? She's asking. Have you run into trouble? We got separated in the memory zone, but I'm with the memo keeper. I feel so angsty. Help. March, stay calm. Do I need to get off the express and help at the moment? Sure. Let me know if you need me. The Reverie Hotel is in the real world is very calm. Not much is happening. I'm done. Hey, I finished investigating my side. Where shall we meet? Everyone's so happy to see me. Himiko, it's great that you're safe. Okay, everyone, we're concerned, but that lady didn't do anything bad, did she? No. She's. I'm sorry about what happened. Firefly, we love Black Swan. The scene has been. The scene has been cordoned by the family. We're wrapping up negotiations with the family delegates. Let's meet somewhere by the clocky statue later. Okay, I think
Family rep. Is Himiko okay?
we're gonna sprint. Get out of my way.
Well, isn't this a dream? Why am I
Can I go down here to get there? Probably should have teleported, but you know, whatever. Oh, never mind. It's totally worse. We got a chest. Give me the chest. Give me the chest. Need the chest. Hi, Clocky.
So much has happened. I should.
Do I have to go through like this investigative thing of like going to sometime earlier, sometime ago, deep in the memory?
Better unsheath that blade now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
I'm so confused. Do I get a days ago? Everflame Mansion. Did she actually do it?
Yes, the outcome has already been determined.
I'm here for it if she did it.
You're still alive. As are you. You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Choice. The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
His voice is kind of dope, though.
The Taurus Fire Demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that eon, you won't get special treatment.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. You could never
Okay,
understand.
he's talking about his Acheron and his god,
We
basically.
come from the fire and are born bathed in fire. We spread, burn, and destroy until all the kindling has burned out and we leave only
So I bet he's hunt
ashes
fire.
on the ground. Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon, from the beginning to the end. We are born to die just to put into practice a profile of another universal truth. All
Or his destruction
things
in
are
fire.
created for the
I feel like he's
destruction.
hunt fire, though. Why would he say the hunt?
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I was, they are flames that have yet to burn white hot.
Oh my, he's trying to be a good dad. He may be a villain, but he's a good dad.
But my flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I plan to bring purgatory with me there, and before that, I must surpass you.
Why purgatory?
Because on the path they have forged, you have traveled far.
He's talking about the path that the Aeons forged.
Emanator. You cannot hide your true identity. Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this.
Okay.
Destruction is intense, but brief.
I would rather die
To
than
crave
serve
and
you,
claim to life
basically.
is to
Or I'd rather
endure
die than
endlessly prolonged
hide from you because you're
existence.
better than me.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed. Emanators are no different. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void,
Just
the
as even
so-called
Penacony may be born of the void, the
impossible
impossible merely
is
something that
merely
has
something that is yet to happen.
I see.
All right.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense
She accepts the duel?
fire in existence.
Well, she won, so.
May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your bottomless dream.
A bottomless dream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake.
What
This
is-
blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity.
Okay, so this is how she like whenever she pulls out the blade, she becomes that other half.
I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow.
Oh, they think she's the hunt, but she is of nihility.
May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world.
So he thought she followed the hunt, but
I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
My time.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different.
she knows.
You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
Elio?
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
I don't know what Elio is.
My script has always been brief.
I would think it's something that was
Other
one of the
than that,
gods. I have to look it up.
Anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knows my nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice. However, you appear to be ignorant of this.
Oh, Elio's the leader of
So
the
it's
Stellar
time for
Hunters.
me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
Not your enemy, perhaps.
Oh, we love her.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I'm wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder that I know something about the Stellaron Hunters.
That's all.
Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise.
Okay.
So, I know who is inside that cold armor. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time. I don't need help. But I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me.
Okay, maybe.
If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
Already on it.
And
The Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it.
Okay, we love this. We love this.
What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for her?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way, but as you can see, here I am confronting you. I failed.
Oh my god, it makes so much
Can't
sense.
ever go
She was
against
Firefly.
the
She was a Stellaron hunter. She was just trying to
The
get them to
so-called
get together.
impossible is merely something that has yet to happen.
Or I'm completely
That's it.
wrong, but that's what I'm going with.
Before we... Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
Gotta write your own future.
I knew it.
Hang on.
Can I get your number?
I don't.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you? I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality. For a little light, and to burn, to keep on burning.
Those are like
until
lines
I
of Duke
turn to
Inferno.
ash. So, I really envy you.
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
Interesting. I'm here for it. I am here for it. Here for it.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan, but we never expected Miss Robin to...
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that memo keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Ooh, this is dark.
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. Marge, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder,
I
too.
don't think he wanted anyone to know.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's going to turn into a bloodbath.
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation. After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective measure should be against malicious actors among the guests,
Yeah.
such as that IPC envoy.
All the while accusing that Galaxy Ranger.
Yeah, but we don't accuse her because we
Are
love
we
her.
missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt that Aventurine's reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
At this point, I'm afraid the only ones we can trust
No,
are ourselves.
Himiko, I'm sorry. I would trade you for her.
Let's try to
I
gather
love you,
intel
but
first, and then list all the possible
I'm on
outcomes we
Acheron's
can.
side.
Then we go through
Also
them,
because I didn't
eliminating
lose a single
contradictions one
Acheron to
by one.
you.
The fewer facts
I'm picking
remaining, the
Acheron.
closer we are to the truth. I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's like we're stuck in a whirlpool, spinning around that legacy even after everything that's happened.
This time we're playing the role of a real detective. But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Aventurine?
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal.
Yeah, true.
Plus,
true. Facts.
This is the
facts.
family's turf. Teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future. As for that
Maybe.
Aventurine,
Just maybe.
well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while.
Yes.
He
was.
appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious. Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty.
Yeah.
Aventurine showed his skills, and as far as our interests are aligned, he can become a reliable ally.
No.
We also need to keep a certain
I don't like
distance
him.
from the
He's,
family.
what man
Never
has a
let them
booba
get
hole?
too
How
close.
do you know you
Teaming
cannot
up with the
trust a
IPC
man?
helps
He has
balance
his
that out.
chest
Either
showing,
side makes a
or
move,
especially
option
if
to
he
pull
has a booba hole. Okay,
So
men
you
don't have
suggest
booba,
accepting
so they don't
Aventurine's
need a booba
proposal
hole.
to team
I don't
up.
care how jacked you are.
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here, and I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. She's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand it anymore.
We can focus on the big pictures now. It's cool. You can bully me whenever.
No, I can't accept this.
She's so
Forget
mean.
about it.
She's
Just
so
let me
mean.
keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
Then, could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone,
Yeah.
take this time to put together your thoughts.
I'm on Acheron's side. But I'm on Acheron's side from now. Okay, so she said we'll decide. Wonderful, your response came faster than expected. From now on, we'll be at this together. Here's a small something for your cooperation. That's a lot of money. Wait a minute. Thank you. Thanks. That's it? I'll just say thanks, boss. But that's it. Thank you. Wowee, you're so generous. Oops. Press send too early. Here's a little extra. Dude, but what do you mean? Was it counting up or something? How did you get there? Just as I anticipated, the family is going to sweep Robin's case on the log. Blah, 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 blah. Just as I epiciated. What is wrong with me? Just as I epiciated. I can't talk. I can't read. I can't talk. I can't do anything right. Just as I epiciated. Just as I anticipated. The family is going to sweep Robin's case under the rug for as long as they can. So her case is only a secret between us. But the other cases, that depends on what excuses they have prepared for you guys. I'll take my leave for now and look forward to an outstanding performance.
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome.
Okay,
Let's tell everyone about it.
I'm here for it. I am here for it. I'll take it. Let's talk to Welt
Checked
first,
off the
because
list.
Welt's her least favorite.
Aventurine said something that concerns me.
Yes, what is it?
He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever.
Yes.
But said nothing about her connection to that memory zone meme or why he was stalking you. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
True. Facts, facts, facts.
Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation more volatile. Two birds, one stone.
True. That's a good
However,
idea.
I asked Don Hung back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air. You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
I love her.
That fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger too.
Oh my god, that's so good.
They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone. No wonder she's a suspect.
I don't remember. Oh, interesting. I should have known that's the answer. We're talking to March first. We're talking to Himiko last. Gimme. Sorry, March.
The majestic hall of art?
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up. But I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well. Somewhere.
You know, I'm with you on this one,
everything's
March.
just some horrible prank.
I think she's alive somewhere.
Aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like this? Shouldn't only good things happen here? Whenever I see the Grand Theater, I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head.
I think the family's behind it all. That's what I think.
No. After all, they've brought everyone this sleepy dreamscape, which everyone loves. I just feel like I'm starting to understand them less and less.
Interesting. I don't think that's so
Everyone's
true.
still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us we're all outsiders from another world.
You know, all that's true.
What a mess. I really want a nice cool drink of soda
It's
to
all
help
sort
me
of
calm
cooked,
down.
however. Hey, speaking of that, I have a nice cold
then
drink
I'd
of soda.
be just like everyone else out on the streets.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go.
My dream.
Yeah.
Checked off the list.
Hi, Himiko.
Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance.
That's actually
The existence
wild.
of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down? It's gotta be something important enough that everyone will notice. But it also can't be anything too out in the open.
That is all true.
I'm just speculating. In any case,
Yeah,
they
I
have
don't.
to be
Well, I
careful
might
when
be
handling
using the
Aventurine.
Astro
He's
Express.
skilled at reading people and discerning the right moment to strike. Also, he's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
That is true.
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himiko, what do you think?
Among our current clues, The 2 murders that she witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here. One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life? Seeing as we're at the family's behest, why not pop back out to reality and verify Miss Firefly's situation back at the hotel? Perhaps we could also make a few inquiries about her while out there.
How about we split off into 2 groups? There are still some things worth focusing on inside the dreamscape. I'll investigate those, and we can link up again later.
Okay.
Worth focusing on? Oh. No problem. I'll leave it to you then.
Huh? Aw, I thought I'd finally get to see Himeko and Mr. Yang go out on a mission together. Oh well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
Oh, darn. Darn.
Keep in touch.
Oh. What, Welt?
Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
He knew the entire time?
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I
That's
believe
me.
you've met my colleagues.
She's talking about me, okay?
Weld.
Is there something about my name?
First, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
Okay, I'm here for this.
What are they saying about me?
Some
they love
claim
you
that
and
you're
that
the
you're
real
best.
culprit behind these murders. That the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade. And that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
The Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Duke Inferno.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Oh my god, Nihility talking
Keen
about
intuition.
Nihility.
Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane. So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge
is
of
so
us
cool.
has reached
This is so
uncomfortable
cool.
depths. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
Okay, mister, you're not killing the
That shouldn't be
queen of
necessary.
Nihility like that.
But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide.
I'm on her side. I'm on her side.
Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron. Those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request. I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Okay.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board.
Oh my god, she knows too!
Is she okay? That memo keeper didn't do anything, right?
She's fine. Let's just stick with the topic. Gaining my
she
trust depends
how
on
do
how
you
much
not
you're
love her?
willing
She's
to
perfect, okay? She's caring, kind,
I've run around many different
and then she'll
Penacony
also
dreamscapes
annihilate
to
you.
try
It's
to find
everything that you
legacy.
want. Like, what
And
do you
during
mean?
this
Like, I
period,
don't see
I
anything
came into
wrong.
contact with
People are
quite a
gonna be
few
like, she's a
guests.
red flag, and I'm just
In the
like,
process,
yeah. And I'm
gradually came to
colorblind,
realize
so she's just a flag to me.
the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze. That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together.
I trust her.
Mr. Yang,
And even if I don't,
I
I'm
think
still
you've
going
come
with
to
her.
the same conclusion, haven't you?
Yes.
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility. Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups. Because the conversation coming up will last forever.
What conversation? What conversation? I need to be here for that. I have all of the drink in the world. I need to be here for that.
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her
Coffee.
it's a pungent, bitter beverage.
It's coffee.
Not the taste of sweet dreams. Only for people allergic to Soul Glad. And she said,
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
the guest rooms are charmingly minimalist. An aesthetic
It's so
you
much
share,
like coffee.
Miss Acheron.
I love this game sometimes.
It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak.
Interesting. That's what the
The
dreamscape comes
Annihilation
in.
Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Oh. I gotta see this? I'm here for this.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
I'm talking about.
Well done, Dubra. Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
So they're talking about a singular person who would probably change the memory.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
More memories? Okay. So they got the invitation.
They sought refuge in a land of sleep,
The dream place.
merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms.
People are hiding in Penacony. That's what I take.
Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
Okay.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
There's 3 people.
When have those on the path of destruction feared death?
The
4
Everflame
voices.
Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out.
It's blocked.
What happened?
there's nothing there.
The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way...
She can't remember anything, though, so maybe that's why you don't have any memories?
It's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Adventuring?
Who are you? Who are you?
It's...
Ramen?
No. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators?
I'm so confused. Who is this?
My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for.
Okay, but do you really? Do you really?
Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
You know, you can keep them. I'm gonna pass.
Oh.
You can have them.
A phone. Wanna listen in?
I'm good. Adventuring. Switching to Adventurine's point of view. Okay.
A few days
ago,
the IPC made an announcement.
Yeah, we don't like the IPC.
Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress.
It sounds so political.
The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Abjin extinction event into a distant memory.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh, constantly faced with the threat
Why
of
are they all
impact
numbers
from
after them too?
small-scale celestial
Gibrallo
objects.
6, Stagonia 4.
This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness. They have developed their own folk beliefs that are independent of the Eon belief system.
Sigonia.
Sigonia? Isn't that a person? I don't know if that's a person.
Ravenous eye of the storm, spurned by all the gods. Land of rock, but not water. Lightning, but not rain. Blood.
That's got to be adventuring as a baby.
You beat us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked earth. You promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us beneath a sword.
These words are weird to me.
Oh, Gaiathra Triclops, if thou can hear me, please open up thy 3 eyes and gaze.
That's why he has the hole in his chest.
When you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went.
Oh, she said she's gonna have to die.
I too soon must go. I don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me. Does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat
It's kind of an
and the
intense one,
sound of
not gonna
falling
lie.
rain? Please tell me whether this life is all just a fleeting dream. Otherwise, why would this child be born to face impending death?
He's set up for failure.
Mommy! Mommy! The rain! It's raining! It is raining! It's true! Those
Isn't that a
outriders
good
weren't
thing?
lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here. We can go back home.
Back home. Gaiathra Triclops. You came. Do you hear that? Thank you.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Thank you. Darling, listen. This is the sound of rain. On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gaiathra. Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name. A gift from them to Avgen. My boy. May the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing.
That's like super sad.
Let your journey be forever peaceful.
You just like
and your schemes forever concealed. Welcome to this sad world.
I think this has got to be the god of
Kakasha.
preservation.
Time to wake up, gambler.
Oh,
Hi.
heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back so soon. How is it? Find anything?
Maybe.
Just as you guessed.
Oh, and Dr. Ratio.
Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony. Using a stand-in, I guess. They must be dreaming.
Oh my god.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself. Until I discovered that I couldn't actually...
He fucking killed himself, dude? Oh my
Whenever
god.
there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare.
That's wild, dude. I'm just gonna try
That's
it
why
out
I'm
real quick.
convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray. Besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact details, just that it was a stowaway.
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. Oh, she must have come across the other one. This murderer is a psycho. But I have to admit, the case
Okay,
should
so
be
they think
easy
there's
to
something
crack.
off with me?
We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene. It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These two murders are definitely getting hushed up.
Okay, so like, where's Dr.
should we
Ratio's in
do?
the galaxy, whatever
Let me think.
thingy?
It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so
Whatever.
I gotta be careful.
Galaxy Society?
Incredible gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks
I
so
love you.
soon?
Just like,
There
I'm
are plenty
surrounded
of
by
chips,
idiots at all
but
times.
it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me to find a mute as a friend. Robin is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, you and I cannot mistake that sound. Not produced by any voice box, but rather by the resonance of the harmony.
Oh, okay.
If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her, but she died. Right before my very eyes.
Oh my gosh. That means you did it. He did it.
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival
just realized
on
he
the
has
interrogation
eyeshadow.
stand.
Good for you,
There
dude.
were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi.
For
However,
now.
for the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant watch of the hounds.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic,
I don't like
Doctor.
me.
I'm starting to break out in a cold sweat. Do you reckon there's still any chance of a comeback, given how things are?
Maybe.
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal. To phrase it in a manner more befitting the vernacular of dreaming.
Oh my god, I hate him.
But if you simply
I hate him
can't
now.
control yourself and want to try
He's
your
the
hand,
guy,
then there
Dr.
just so
Ratio is
happens
the
to be a
guy
suitable
that-
candidate. That man
I mean, I guess
wants
he's a
to
doctor.
see you again.
You go on the arm, you go into the doctor with a broken arm,
Sunday.
and instead of him being like, "Hey, your arm's broke," he goes, "Your
this a public hearing
radiofibrillalis
or
is
a
actually
private trial?
slightly insert
If it
here."
were the former,
freaking
it would hardly befit
descended
my stature
in
to
a
stoop to the role
angular
of a mere
vector of
messenger.
it's broken. I can't even
Fine.
like pull it out of my ass.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my god.
It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can. Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family.
Your
Just you wait
radiolaris
and
is slightly
see.
dislodged in
That
a
man's
value
sister
of
has
where it
died.
shouldn't be.
He can't sit on
in a
his
vector
hands.
in a direction that isn't angular
Without
to
any
its
further
usual
ado, let's set
trajectory.
off. Lead.
Hit me, Doc. English, please. Your
We're
arm's broke.
here. The Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great plans for Penacony.
Oh, I'm here for it. I see a chest
Fortress. I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Amanicus star system not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
too. Okay.
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday and is very befitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of freedom.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
Acheron's.
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
I like
We'll
him.
see. When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family,
When
I'll
we meet
pry
Sunday.
an answer out of him.
Okay, okay.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. Hold your tongue and let me...
Okay, so, just so everyone's aware, Dr. Ratio does all of the talking. I can change my POV. What? Okay. I like this. Defense?
Feeling lucky.
I lose Kafka for this dude?
Hey, you two! That's a place of business. No entry.
I was requested by Mr. Sunday to bring him the suspect. My name is
He's
Ratio.
speaking so slowly.
He should have mentioned it to you.
He's like so abrupt by this kid.
Oh, I remember you. Veritas Ratio. Your punch virtual particle clock is impressive.
Thank you.
Excuse me?
The one on your head. Of course, it's nothing compared to my full pocket dimensional annihilating power armor of the Mobile Knights.
Is he talking about his helmet?
Right. And as I mentioned, that fantasy raiment of yours doesn't exist.
That's because you can't see it. Like I say, only family can see the glory of the Mobile Knights. Enough.
It seems like the idiocy index here is
He's
no
so not
better.
amused. Oh my gosh, he is. I get the chest. I kind of let me grab the chest.
Dead end.
The door is shut tight. Looks like we're on our own.
I mean, there isn't a door. How did you get in before?
For security reasons, the family built the administrative site deep in the dreamscape, with the mechanisms hidden in these nightingale statues. The direction of the statues can be
They
controlled.
just all have to face the same way.
On the previous occasion, an attendant named Kona had gone to the side room to verify something before setting the statues in the correct positions.
Yes.
Well, maybe we should do the same. Let's go and take a look. Of course, we can also use brute force.
We can brute force. There's only 3 of them, right? Let me grab the chest. Okay. Wait, can they all change? I guess I'll go look. There might be a chest back here anyway. Man, open sesame. Oh my gosh. I have to do this? A chest. See it was worth.
A reward with no risk. I'll take it.
I want to see what this guy can do, okay? Also, you can see, what's his name in action. Just watch this. Everyone's gonna die. He set an alarm. Oh. I'm so ready. This is just a regular story boss. Oh, thank you. I was gonna go slightly slower because, never mind, it's not. It's dead. It's not dead? Oh, how strong is this thing?
Beneath the waters lies an
Is that
endless
his
abyss.
ultimate? Does he not have an ultimate? No, he has an ultimate. That's just like a follow-up.
For oblivion.
Ill fate descends.
Okay. I don't know necessarily how he works. But everyone has a shield. And he has an ultimate.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
I got 5 points. So his ultimate just gives him points?
I wait for the departed.
I'm surprised this thing is not dead.
Ill fate descends. Beneath the
I've killed level
waters lies
90
an
bosses
endless
that
abyss.
die faster than this thing.
Destined for oblivion.
Ill tidings manifest.
He's gonna get it with 3. Thing got cooked. Oh, it's a formidable foe. Never mind, never mind. It makes a little bit more sense now.
Fortune follows luck, just like it always does.
Oh, okay, so that was literally just like, give me the candy? Okay, I'll take it. no.
The gleam of
Oh no.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
I don't have friends. I have you. Do I have 2 more of those? I will say, Acheron does make going through this a little bit faster. Everyone's like, oh, I don't need her. I don't need her. Yo, you know how much time she's gonna save me? I got some jades because of her. I cooked some enemies because of her. You know, she ain't bad. Okay.
6 nightingales facing in different directions. An obvious hint.
Okay.
But are these nightingales?
They are. What's wrong?
Are they
How
reversed?
can nightingales be so huge? They look more like torment eagles to me.
There are no eagles in the 5 families, only nightingales.
Okay. Does it just send me back? That would be so dope if it just sends me back. Okay, I know how this goes. So this one. Okay, so we gotta go this way. Turn it twice. We're good. This one's facing the wall. Left side's good. Right side needs to face. So we go clockwise, clockwise, and counterclockwise. Should be good. Yep, we did it.
Just as I thought. Here's the correct answer.
A truly miraculous discovery. Perhaps I should offer you the chance to join
You followed
the
a
Genius
picture
Society.
so you could join the Genius Society.
Really? Well, I thought you'd given up on that already.
I was being sarcastic. Can't you tell?
I mean, obviously, he's not the brightest bulb in the bunch. You can't tell. 'Cause he's a freaking idiot! Man, let me in. I have to do all this.
Impressive. So much for Mr. Sunday's reserved, virtuous image.
Do you need me to remind you? We're in a dreamscape. No matter how grand the mansion looks, it'll not affect Penacony. Stop wasting your time nitpicking the
Yeah, you're right. The only way to destroy the family is death. Sunday must have thought the same. Let's head down.
Oh my gosh. This man. Sometimes, oh, I can't go that way. Sometimes they do have some endless chatter that just like doesn't need to be there. Can I go through here?
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
I'll do those later. I kind of just want to do story. So I have to pee chat. Space anchor activated.
Hold on.
Huh? What's wrong? Are we heading the wrong way?
That's true.
No, but this door is locked.
Yes.
My friend? Did you really make an appointment with him?
It's a trial. You got to prove your worth to Sunday before you can speak with him. If I'm not wrong,
okay.
we need to find a way to open this door in the hall, or this place will be our prison.
Oh, an escape.
Get serious. I've no time for games.
I like this. I like this.
Let's head back. The hint is probably in that prominent sandpit.
The sand pit? I didn't see. What sand
Wow.
pit?
That's an
This is the
enormous
sand pit?
I'd love to build a tall building for myself. Once I have enough savings. Oh, look. There's a noticeable gap in the model. I believe you're right.
Hey, that's me. I'm the gap.
There wasn't a gap before. That man must have done it intentionally.
Well, with your brilliant mind, you shouldn't have any trouble recalling what was here last time. Right, Doctor?
Of course. Let's look around. When I see it, I will know it.
Fine. Fine. Why do I feel that we're pursuing a degree in burglary now?
We saved the boy. I'm glad I saved the boy before I sliced him in half. Oak cake rice. Okay, whatever. Ah, this side. More puzzles. I'll do them later. Hey.
Scream forth.
You too shall burn. Ooh, a chest. Chest we get. Old molar. It's just a tooth. Puzzles? Not yet. We do puzzles later. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
Found it.
More puzzles.
This is it.
I have to get there. 1, 2, 3. I get to the roof. I don't have any snacks. This is just a puzzle. Hey, a chest. Okay, so which way did I go? I don't know where I went. Hey, chest. Me. Hey, chest. That's I went up that one last time. Is there another one? Am I blind? Hello? Was that the only option? Oh, I'm an idiot. I almost... You can't fall off. Let me yoink you real quick. Yoink. Come here. Yoink. Yoink. How much stellar in serious... Sorry if I didn't see that. For, like, on Acheron? Or, like, in general? Because I spent, like, 540 pulls. And you're gonna be like, oh my god, he spent so much money. I don't even have any, like, he's free. Lost 50-50 when I pulled Black Swan. Got Kafka. Only pulled for these two. You're given one for free, and then I got him. So, like, I don't even really have that many characters. I only ever pulled for Kafka and her. Oh, and Black Swan. Kafka hardly counts, because I got her as my... I was like... I had like 300 wishes because I've been playing for so long. Sorry if I call them wishes too. Because I've been playing for so long. And then I got Kafka and I was like, well, I don't know what to do. Like, I haven't even done like the endless dungeon or what is it? Forgotten Hall. I haven't got past Forgotten Hall just because like, I don't really play this game to be like complete everything. I'll be right back.
No dirty tricks, alright.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Watch your head.
Ill fate descends.
How familiar.
Spend freely. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Still waters of oblivion.
No dirty tricks.
Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom. The correct answer to your question is, if you're still there, I spent them all. How many stellars did you spend? All of them.
I weep for the departed.
I don't have any. I think I made 200 today. These two shall fall. I've gotten more from this event than I had left. Hey, look at that. Let's see how many I have left. 4. So I got like 400 today from just doing story. I think I had to go this way. I hope I had to go this way. What? Do I have to play a game? Oh, this is totally what I needed to do. I'm in the right spot. Okay, that's
This is
good.
what exploring the cosmos is all about.
You're what I'm exploring all about.
And the nameplate reads Gulliver's Arch. Well, I'm amazed you can remember something this tiny. You know, this reminds me of a tunnel I once saw that could shrink people who passed through it.
If I were you, I would shut my mouth. It's wise to remain silent when you should.
We remain in the lobby. Hey, can I yoink the bird? I'm missing a bird still.
Oh, this reminds me of one of those building toys.
It's a key.
With
That's
the
what that
blocks.
is right now.
I've never played with them before. I wonder if it's more interesting than stacking. Oh, look. The gap is closed. And it fits perfectly.
It's like a portal. It's a port key. So brought off guard.
Oh, good heavens. Did I drink? Am I still in a dream?
Indeed.
Oh, Doctor, you're huge.
Oh, I just
me!
I just noticed him right
Down
now.
here! In the sand pit! Oh, actually, I think we could make this work for us. Just find a way to slip me into Sunday's collar, and I'll infiltrate the family just like that.
Oh my god, he went from panic to this is the greatest idea ever.
Oh, fine. I was just kidding. Let's find a way to open the door.
Is there like chests and stuff here too? I guess this is an area. That's pretty neat. We've been here before. It's just a mini area. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go track down puzzle pieces. No, don't do it. I hate this. I hate it here. I was so close to greatness. And yet so far away.
Hello! Welcome to the Golden Hour base model. I am an Oak Soldier. I will be here to guide you through the tour of the base model. Happy to...
And
Okay.
tell me about the tour.
What tour?
Hello! I am an
Oak Soldier.
I will...
Kick it.
Happy to be
Please wait, patient. Kick it again.
The nearest check-in spot. Please look behind
The
me.
capsule chime machine model.
What's up with
I
that?
didn't even have time
now
to give
the
it a
family's
rating.
toys are trying to frame me? I didn't do a thing to it, Doc. You've got to be my witness.
No.
Capsule machine. There's no mechanism on the floor. Could there be one at the top?
Yeah. Spin.
Doctor!
Spin the thing. Oh my gosh, this animation.
So, I was right. These models have interiors that look exactly like the real buildings. The only
They're
difference
working
is that no
like
one
the
lives in
real
them.
buildings.
Funny that Sunday puts a miniature that makes him seem like a giant by comparison, right where we can see it first
How
thing
do I
in the
get there?
morning. And
Hello? I'm
secure
going the wrong way.
much?
Never mind, I'm going the right way. Yoink. Hello? Poof. Hello, stupid bird. You're free. You're free now, prosperity bird. We must find the next owl. They give me the Toy Story energy of, I have been chosen. I have been chosen. I am the one. Dude. Oh no.
Stream 4.
one of the fragments flew upstairs. I'll need to use the pinball machine to flick myself up there.
Okay.
But it's tough.
It's so tough? What are you talking about? This dude's an idiot. Oh, a chest. Look, a yellow bird. That's like me all the time.
Oh, Doc! I'll need your brain power again.
Why don't you just lift him up?
There's no need to yell. I can hear you. The pinball machine must be hidden somewhere in the hall. Like the arch.
Okay. Okay. Whatever you say.
Finally, a moment of
He hates. I get Dr. Ratio? Oh my gosh. I'm here for this. No, 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 no. Don't touch me, I'm friendly. Don't touch me, I'm friendly.
Dream 4.
I ran out of magic. You too shall fall. Is this my Dr. Ratio? Because my Dr. Ratio sucks.
Beneath the water lies an
I don't even
endless
have
abyss.
relics there.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oops. Everything died.
Another blood debt repaid.
That's it. Pleasant moments of solitude are always fleeting.
You live today. Mainly because I'm out of energy. I didn't realize how fast it would speed things up.
Oh, you're back. Just...
Wait, can I see him in there? Oh, darn. You can't see him there. Just lift him up, bud. You have the power. I have the power.
Thanks, Doc.
I forget how to do this. So much. So much. Do. Is there a chest? Hello?
Oh, Ratio,
Presents?
you should come in here and take a look. The view here is breathtaking. Honestly, you could easily squash me with just... Hold on.
You could squash me
Piece
like a
of
bug.
cake.
You send me back? Boom. Look at them walking in place. Just like standing there. Menacingly. Menacingly. I'm an idiot.
And the joyous tour of Toy City has come to an end.
Ooh.
Makes me feel sad.
No,
Well,
no, no,
Penacony
no.
isn't all bad, right?
That could be big.
I'll
It's
use this
pretty
interesting
bad.
experience
I don't know,
as a
actually, I
talking
really
point
like
at
it.
the
It's
poker
my
table.
favorite zone they have in the game. Granted, they don't really have. Well, I suppose they have 4 zones. 3 areas, really. Penacony's the best one by far. Now that I think about it, they're all pretty modern. Lead the way, Mr. Ratio. Lead
It's
the
a
way.
pity you made it out of the sandpit alive. Sunday is just beyond this door.
Oh, that's so funny.
From my limited understanding, he's not someone easily handled. Are you prepared?
Yeah. Only I believe he's the one who should be prepared to face me.
Tell me about your plan.
I don't have a plan.
Run
I'll
him
just play
down.
it by ear. There are only 2 kinds of bargaining chips when dealing with people. Benefit or fear.
Looks like sincerity isn't in your dictionary.
Am I not sincere enough? There's no need to emphasize it. We've got to make good use of death. That man's sister is dead. He won't be able to turn a blind eye, and that's fear. And I'll help him find the murderer. He can't do it due to his status and position, but I can. And that's benefit.
On what basis do you believe he's incapable, necessitating the delegation to someone from a rival faction? The IPC?
Simple. Because that murderer could very well be a traitor hiding inside the family.
Do you mean the Galaxy
Maybe.
Ranger whom you accused previously?
Yeah, maybe.
That was just an excuse, good doctor. There's something wrong with that woman. We need someone who can keep her in check. It's better to minimize the variables outside our control while we execute our plans. Moreover, I need to know her identity. If I'm lucky. She could be an important pawn. And it's good to have more helpful friends when dealing with this matter.
Okay, so he
But honestly, the murder case
I don't
is
get
likely
this.
unrelated to her. I believe my standpoint. There's a rat in the family. Otherwise, why would Mr. Sunday arrange a private meeting with us? This isn't an interrogation, but a secret negotiation. We'll see. Using Robin's death as a bargaining chip, I'll win back my freedom and power. In the end, I'll ruin this beautiful dream and create the grandest death. If the chance of winning is just beyond this door, even if that chance is close to zero, well, you can't win.
He was gonna turn on her for nothing? Oh my god, it's so dumb.
The charming audacity. To think that you, of all people, might emerge victorious, dear gambler.
3 chips are enough.
I'm here for
All or nothing.
it. I'm here for it. I'm so down. 3 chips is enough? We'll see. I miss her Sunday.
It seems my puzzles are too effortless for you, IPC Ambassador.
I appreciate your words. And I see you put a lot of effort into welcoming me, Mr. Sunday. However, this is no way to greet a guest.
Well, this isn't an invitation, but a summoning. Before we speak, I need to test your character.
Okay,
I
what
imagine
would you possibly
this
want?
knowledgeable doctor friend of yours has been of great help, yes?
Well, yeah, a little bit.
Certainly. You ought to know this better than I do. He's already faithfully fulfilled his duties, hasn't he?
Yes, the doctor has assured me of your noble character. He considers you, like himself, a virtuous person who can be trusted by the family. I have come to know you very well as a person, Mr. Aventurine. You're diligent, generous, and willing to cooperate. The fact that you succeeded in overcoming many obstacles just to meet me gave me the reason to believe in your wisdom and courage. But there's one thing I must ask you. That is,
oh my god.
You've used your wisdom at the wrong
That's so
place to
funny.
meet the wrong person and put yourself in a situation where you shouldn't be, witnessing a tragedy that shouldn't have happened.
You don't look too well.
That's so
Am I making
funny.
you anxious? If not, then it means I'm on your side.
Okay, okay.
If I wasn't mistaken, you'd just made a serious accusation against the family.
No, you weren't
Maybe
mistaken.
we did.
For depravity is creeping in around you. There's no need for us to be evasive. Let's talk about your sister. Your sister's talent is unrivaled in the world of show business. As you know, her voice has been out of tune since she returned to Penacony. What's more disheartening, she can't sing anymore. Who could be responsible for this? Many suspect the culprit is among the outsiders, but I know you hold a different opinion.
We're gonna all pin it on Acheron.
Now
right?
your noble status has
And
become
then
a
she's
shackle,
gonna kill everyone.
preventing
We'll
you
all
from
be happy.
apprehending
We'll
the
all be
murderer
free.
and avenging your sister's death. You're feeling anxious because you're out on a limb. But don't worry, I'm on your side.
I'm immensely honored by your concern for me, Mr. Aventurine. Since you're so selfless and generous, I believe you wouldn't ask for anything in return, would you?
Well, naturally, you wouldn't incur any loss from this. I just want to reclaim what is mine. My liberty and the personal items under the family's custody, the bag of gift money, and...
the box in which the cornerstone is stored.
That's right.
Yes, that's all I want.
Cornerstone. I've heard it's a treasured asset of the Strategic Investment Department. A sacred stone that seals the preservation emanator, granting significant power. And every liquidation specialist holds one. For an object so precious,
The Acheron of preservation.
it probably comes at an even higher price than other forms of recompense.
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the high level of risk I'll be undertaking to bring the truth to light.
Mr. Aventurine, when you're out and about, do you always make adjustments to your appearance? Your tie should be on the center line. Your shirt must not protrude from your vest. Your trouser creases should be perfectly
they
straight.
hate it. They hate it so
and
much.
always aligned with the tips of your shoes.
Of course.
But I don't, because it's not appropriate to do so in public. You should make sure everything is presentable and in order before leaving the house. I'm not the kind that takes risks. The cornerstone must be in the custody of the family.
No room for
He doesn't like that
negotiation.
at all.
Please, don't let me turn you down twice.
Oh.
Sure.
Spicy.
The gift money is good enough. I suppose you wouldn't mind that. After all, a merchant can't function without a bargaining chip.
You compromised quicker than I thought. Unfortunately, it's a gambler that needs a bargaining chip, not a merchant. I can give you your gift money, but before that, I want you to tell me.
Let me hear it.
The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for, what exactly is stored in it? Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
What have you done?
Oops.
Under the light of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. I implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf. Next, you have 113 seconds to prove your innocence and gain
7
my
seconds
trust.
until the end.
And
You took
if I refuse
Sephiroth
to
7 seconds. I found them. They're in Honkai Star
And
Rail.
we'll see if the harmony rejects you. Question. Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
What a simple answer. You, too, understand that idle chatter leads only to poverty. Did you hand over the cornerstone to the family when you entered
I love how
Penacony?
Dr. Racer's just sitting at the side, just chilling.
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family belong to you?
No.
Yes.
Oh, it does. Darn.
Is your cornerstone in this room right now?
Yes.
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion, encompassing but not restricted to the techniques of the Garden of Recollection?
Yes.
So it's not
Are
been tampered
you
with.
an Avgin from Sigonia?
Yes.
Yes. You even know about that?
Do the Avgens have any ability to read, tamper with, or manipulate one's own or another's mind?
Yes.
No. Does it matter?
4 for 6.
Do you love your family more than yourself?
Yes.
Oh,
The
he's
Avgens
like
were
me.
killed in a massacre. Am I right?
Yes.
No.
Are you your clan's sole survivor?
Yes. Maybe.
Perhaps.
Do you hate and wish to destroy this world with your own hands?
If he says yes, Harmony's got him.
I don't know.
Interesting. Now, the final question. Can you swear that at this very moment, the Aventurine stone is safe and sound in this box?
No, it's not safe.
Of course.
It sounds like a lie.
Looks like we can get an answer. Open it, Mr. Aventurine. It's your last chance to defend your honor.
Got him. He's cooked. He's cooked. He's cooked, chat.
Please.
Dr. Ratio was a scam. What?
Are these what you're looking for?
Balls. He's looking for balls.
Since you came as promised, learned doctor, does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
What makes you think you can convince me?
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I also understand that you're an avid learner who sees the pursuit of knowledge above all.
In that case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position and wouldn't forsake more vital matters for the sake of petty pride.
If you agree to assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron. You must be quite aware that, besides the family, no other faction is willing to share such information.
Okay. What are we talking about, though?
Cut to the chase. What do you need from me?
I need Mr. Aventurine's comprehensive plan.
Haven't you confiscated his cornerstone? You can't expect a featherless bird to take flight.
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department have united, progressing together in the interests of the IPC.
Okay.
You'll have to speak more clearly than that.
The cornerstone, which Mr. Aventurine surrendered. Was it really his?
It's a fake?
You question whether he would entrust you with someone else's cornerstone. The 10 Stonehearts aren't as united as you think. Cornerstones are significantly more precious to them than their very own lives.
But you know that he's a crazed gambler. The more vocal he is about it, the more cautious I must be.
He gambled for one. He got
I
another
never
person's
imagined
one.
Someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a shrink. Bring it. The box containing the cornerstone is unique, and only
Oh my god, that's so
IPC
fucking
senior
funny.
staff and
He
related
said in
members
the
can
nicest
access
way,
it,
get some help.
but
Oh my
I
god.
happen to be among them.
In the nicest way possible.
I appreciate it.
Brother, oh my god. The writing is unmatched, dude. It's actually so good.
Unfortunately, your guess is correct.
What is it? Whose is it?
The golden stone. Its color and glow are similar to that of Klepoth's body.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 Stonehearts chisel their own will into the cornerstones, granting them an unparalleled radiance.
I'm confused.
And this golden statue is also known as Topaz, not Adventurine. And it belongs to Topaz. So, do you wish to confront him?
Why did this...
Not at the moment. I'm more interested to know the location of his cornerstone.
I know he's working with
The
Topaz.
safest place somewhere you'd never think of. Because he never intended to hide it. In fact, that cornerstone has been in your hands from the very beginning.
I got so lucky I played the Topaz story before this.
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone, more precious than life itself, with a bunch of worthless jewels, disguised as a gift of money waiting to be confiscated, is indeed in line with Mr. Aventurine's style.
Oh my god, he played a gamble from the beginning.
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift money. This is a gamble, one he's all too familiar with, betting on your single misstep, leading to a total loss.
All or nothing.
Learned Doctor, I am grateful for your help. The family will surely reward a righteous person like you. As for the villain, I hope he retreats in humiliation. It was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blot of utter failure to your storied career.
Oh my gosh.
Ratio, you wretch.
I love this. I love this so much. Oh my god. It's so good.
Finally shown your true colors, huh? Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours left to live. Treasure your remaining time, and savor the delectable aftertaste.
This man's like, you got 17 hours to live.
You might as well explain yourself a little more clearly.
What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration. You were to show allegiance beneath the illumination of their grace. Yet you acted willfully, uttering nothing but falsehoods, transforming the consecration into a trial. I genuinely see no reason to absolve you from it.
Is this what the Harmony represents? Is it built upon constraint and coercion?
You misunderstand, Mr. Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent, but I have seen your resilient spirit, and thus I offer you the possibility of a new beginning.
Okay.
Throughout these 17
Hear me
system
out.
hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape, or contact any of your companions. You only have 2 paths before you, and it all depends on whether you can complete my test within the time limit.
Interesting.
Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the Harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of doom.
I'm here for it. I'm here for this. Gambling. We're all,
like
oh yeah. I'm here for this. 50-50. Flip the coin. Flip the coin.
Just
Just give him the coin
to
flip
help
right
me
now.
uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective.
You die either
I will
way.
purge the evil
Go to heaven
from
or go
the
to hell.
inside,
You flipped the
and bring
coin.
the real
What are you
culprits to
doing?
justice within 17 system hours. When the time comes, compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be able to grant you mercy.
This dude
and
is
honesty.
a menace.
Shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth?
Yeah.
That isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash. Nothing is achievable without it.
This is meant to be an act of personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. I believe you can trade this bag of worthless jewels for everything you need. That's what gamblers excel at, isn't it?
Facts. Facts.
Off you go, Mr. Aventurine. You are free. I will wait here for your good news.
Okay.
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation. It's an outright execution.
Facts. True. All this is true.
Why would I do that, Mr. Aventurine? I'm just wondering what a passerby who stumbled upon a scene of a murder could have found out. That's all. By the way, before you go, I have a personal question.
Dude just got cooked.
What is it now?
Do you truly wish to bring about the destruction of this world?
Kakavasha! Where did you go? Oh, are you injured?
I got it back, sister.
You went to look for them? That's too dangerous. It's just a necklace. It's neither food nor water. We can survive without it. But I can't live without you, little brother. Promise me not to look for those catechins again, okay?
Sister, don't be afraid. The catechins are fools, but I'm smart. I played a game with them, and I won.
Who's his sister?
One?
Do I know?
What happened exactly? Tell me.
He gambled, dude.
I made a bet with them. The two birds in the desert and me. Who will die first? I won.
Oh my god. You bet on yourself,
Me
though.
of cheating, but I didn't. I won fair and square.
Of course you'd win. You've always been a lucky child. Gaiathra Triclops must be watching over you.
This could be the preservation person. I don't know
no
names.
reason to push your luck by going up against those bloodthirsty, cruel catechins. Have you forgotten how Mom and Dad... Look, this is just a necklace. But Kakavasha, you are my only family.
I'm sorry, sister. I thought you'd be happy.
This is the
His mom left you
heartwarming
this
part that they were talking about, but they killed 3 people in the previous part, so this is like kind of
There'll be
gut-wrenching.
no next time.
It is important, but not as important as you, my dearest brother. I don't blame you, but you must remember what Mom said. Pain and poverty are the trials of Gaiathra Triclops. She has also granted us a chance. And that's your good luck, Kakavasha. Your good luck is the most precious wealth we, all Avgin, have. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops and can lead the clan to happiness.
These lines are so hard.
Always remember to protect
Gaiathra
yourself.
Triclops.
And never resent the pain and poverty you're going through. All right? Listen to me and swear to Gaiathra Triclops.
Okay. We'll swear to Gaiathra Triclops to protect this wealth. But
Sister, if Gaiathra Triclops was really watching over us, then why did she not protect Dad when he was swept away by the quicksand? After all, Dad went to the Catechins' land only to prepare for Gaiathra Triclops' offerings. And where was Gaiathra Triclops when Mom was shivering in our arms? Mom was still pleading for Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness under her breath, until the moment she closed her eyes. Sister, everyone praises me for being smart, but I don't get it. If every rain pour was Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness and grace, then how bad were our sins? So much
That's
so
a good question.
that we were born in this world of death?
Do I have to switch to my POV?
Excuse me. I can't seem to find any information on this artist in the Iris family archives. The photo you provided also doesn't show any matches.
Just as I thought. I'd like to ask, what kind of
I think they
traces
showed
do
him
people
Acheron
leave
or
when they enter
Firefly.
a dream?
Are you referring to the records when you enter the dream pool? The equipment will monitor physiological indicators such as heart rate, blood oxygen levels, and body temperature in real time.
Yes.
This data will be included in statistics and handed over to the family for the screening of any data anomalies. Immediate action will be taken once any illegal behavior is detected.
Okay, whatever you say. Whatever you say.
I apologize. The hotel does not have access. This information is managed by the Bloodhound family. We can only gain access if there's a problem.
Looks like nothing can be found here.
At least we know who to look for next. We can ask the Bloodhound family for information. Thank you for your assistance, Miss Allie. By the way, is Miss Robin doing fine? We are looking forward to her performance.
Fine? What does that mean? Is there something wrong with Miss Robin?
No, that was the question.
Preparations for the
That was
Charmony
bait,
Festival have been
Himiko.
proceeding smoothly, so I guess things are pretty good. I believe she will be able to put on a spectacular show for all of you.
Interesting.
I'm sure.
Interesting. Interesting.
Sure enough, no one knows about Miss Robin. I'm not surprised. But that Miss Firefly is truly mysterious. There's no information on her in the hotel system. Even if she's a stowaway, she should have a disguised identity after, and she's also in the running for the legacy. How is she going to sneak into the dreamscape unnoticed?
Is there any other way to enter a dream? Besides the hotel room's dream pool?
The Memo Keepers have abilities that are difficult for normal people to comprehend. In the memory zone of Penacony, they thrive effortlessly, a fact proven to us by Black Swan.
Yes.
The hacker girl from the Stellaron Hunters used extraordinary means to unlock the Dreamscape Hotel's seal. According to the scene witnessed by her, it is likely that they are behind Miss Firefly's case.
Oh, because she's a Stellaron hunter.
Garden of Recollection and the Stellaron Hunters. Both are possible, but what about the IPC? Since they want Penacony all for themselves, they're bound to have a plan.
Yes. Oh my god, ow.
Who are you guys?
It's me. What cutscene is this?
The Bravo team has arrived at
Oh
their
my god, I hate
designated
this so
position,
much.
ready to execute armed evacuation operation. Boss, get moving.
Armed evacuation? Boss, aren't you drunk?
What do you know? It's more efficient this way. Just don't let the director find out. Act first, report later.
I hate these bosses, dude.
Help! Help me! I spent all my year-end bonus on the snowball! I don't want my name on the
He doesn't have any money. Oh my god.
That voice. Could it be the IPC workers from Belobog?
Oh my god, it is.
To all guests, The IPC will be conducting special operations.
I hope it's the same dude. I hope it's the same dude.
Evacuation to the designated safe zones, or compulsory measures will be enforced.
I'll request a beating for you lot. You've been told not to drink during work hours. Take him back to the hotel room.
Topaz!
I'll organize a meeting later to properly go over how this incident report should be written.
I love Topaz.
Miss Topaz? I never thought I'd run into you on Penacony.
Long time no see, Astral
I
Express.
was literally yesterday. I beat your story. It's fine. I'm late to the show.
About your happenings. Huh? It's fine. Do as they ask and try to avoid any conflicts with the family. Report to me before.
Thank you.
As you see, the IPC isn't very popular here on Penacony. Cordiality from the family is a mere facade. The former frontier prison has turned around and cuffed its shackles on the IPC staff now.
Okay.
Only a Venturine, who carries an invitation, is allowed to attend the banquet. An entourage like us, we can only sit around in the reality hotel, unauthorized to even enter dreams.
Also, they're in the
No
actual
wonder
hotel.
Aventurine's scrambling to partner up with someone. The IPC can't back him up in the dreamscape.
True. Oh my
His
god.
situation isn't optimistic, I hear. You're all helping to investigate some dirt on the family, are you not? Let me know if you need anything outside the dreamscape. The IPC always treats its partners well.
Okay, whatever you say.
Thank you, Miss Topaz. We're on our way to the Hounds to verify some intel. Perhaps you've had dealings with them?
Maybe.
Yep. They're tailing us right now. Why not go and talk to them? It'll take the spotlight off me. Being constantly stared at is really uncomfortable.
Yeah, but I like it. Hi, Topaz.
How does it feel to be in business with a Venturine?
I hate it. I hate
bet
every
you're
second
not
of
used
it.
to it. That's just his style. All or nothing.
Oh my
is his
gosh, I
mantra.
call this. I mean, it's
He's
not very
always
hard to call this
cozying
mantra.
up to his clients while egging them on to undertake some dangerous assignment with him. But everyone has their merits, so I won't comment further. But Venturine's luck has always been good. He's always closed all his cases without a hitch and basically never lost a gamble. Which is why, on the issue of retaking Penacony, I'm watching with keen interest.
Okay, whatever you say, Miss Topaz.
As for the two cases, apologies, but I don't have much info on them either. All I can do is ask you to keep digging for more details.
I need to mute the site.
We're carrying out our captain's orders. What do you want?
We made a mistake last time, and we're working hard to rectify it now. We don't have time for anything else. Surveilling the IPC executive Topaz, ensuring that she stays put at the Reverie Hotel during her time on Penacony. We've got the right one this time.
So that's it. They were the pair who were after Firefly at the time.
It's you again. Back for more trouble? We're not afraid of you this time.
Well,
okay.
Spit it out. Stop bothering us if you've nothing important.
So you know each other. Why do you keep running? That's right. We're investigating a murder for the family. Can we speak to your captain about the case?
Well...
Hey! The security officer instructed everyone to shut their traps before he returned from Dream's Edge. What murder? You'd better stop spouting nonsense.
What are we talking about here?
That's right. We have nothing to report. Please leave.
Looks like they're not going to cooperate. But they did at least tell us that the captain is at Dream's Edge.
That's true.
Why don't we just look for the security officer then? It's probably Gallagher, the one she mentioned, right?
Oh yeah, the Gallagher. We love him. We have him. We have him at E6. How do I get there? Let me go.
Such tight security. I bet they're stumped by the case as well.
I'm sure they are.
Gallagher.
Apologies. The Bloodhound family is running an investigation up ahead. No unauthorized personnel allowed. Hold on a minute. I think I've seen you before.
Yes.
The gray-haired one.
How much trouble have you stirred up exactly on Penacony?
All of it.
Not possible. It was you the last time, yelling about some clockwork friendship while beating me up with that silver-haired girl. I'm not letting you get by this time. Please.
Huh? What kind of heinous crime have you committed now?
Hold on, sir. We have documents authorized by the family that would aid your investigation. If it wouldn't trouble you, could we see this Mr. Gallagher?
Who exactly is this Gallagher you keep talking about? There's been a few people mentioning this name. Even the one with the gray hair.
He didn't send you all here?
It was the security officer who dispatched us. That's all I can divulge.
He'll do. He's the one we've been looking for.
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of the family's reputation, no one's allowed through.
Okay.
Everyone, please leave.
We're really sorry for troubling you. Let's think of another way.
Another way. Can you perform it again? That...
Maybe.
Please?
Maybe. Do I have any of it?
Sorry. Everyone, please...
Do I have to get a gear?
Let me see what... Whoa! It's this time already! Time to clock out! And...
He just... Oh, and he's gone.
This...
At least he won't be getting in our way again.
That's so funny. She's like,
I was wondering what all the commotion was. Huh. Oh, it's you guys.
I love his
Welcome.
arm.
Since you made it here,
Just
what can I do
noticed it
for
right
you?
now.
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir. Judging from your tone, it sounds like you were expecting us.
Miss Himiko, you're too polite. There's no need to call me sir.
Mr. Gallagher, you even know my name.
Of course I do. You folks are from the legendary Astral Express and honorable
Ooh,
guest
they
of
do
the
know me.
Watchmaker.
They know
I had
me
an
well.
encounter with this lady in the golden hour. I remember that little silver-haired girl was there too. I'm sorry for what happened to that kid.
This is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr. Gallagher. The Express can't just overlook the death of that child. So we've decided to help the family get to the bottom of it, in the hopes of getting justice for her.
Yeah.
The Nameless involved with the family. What an unpredictable twist of fate.
Yeah.
Why? What's wrong with the family?
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone loves the family. No matter how much one resists the beautiful dream, when the time comes, they too will find it hard to let go. Who wants to leave a warm nest? Just idiots, little kids, and inebriated fools.
Mr. Gallagher seems to be getting at something.
You got it wrong. I'm not. You want to discuss the case? Sure. Come with me. This is not a good place to talk. Let's...
Oh, okay. Okay, so he just, he's very willing to not expose everything, but also at the same time, he's like, I
Even
should
after
maybe
that
not tell
chilling
everyone this.
tragedy, this dream is still running effortlessly. Other than the family of the Harmony, it's hard to imagine any other power in the universe that could sustain a building of such magnitude.
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Like a living idol. Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their command, they loyally fulfill their roles, offering themselves while also receiving sustenance in return.
Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why Penacony's beautiful dream has persisted for so long.
But the human body has its limits, and so does the Divine's.
I see.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a Galaxy Ranger would make.
She's just pointing out the facts. Mr. Yang will definitely have a better sense of what's going on than I do.
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
The beautiful dream is crumbling. But not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor. Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human nature. The family refuses to acknowledge this, and it has ultimately backfired and become a catalyst.
I see.
As people immerse their souls in the dreamscape, where consequences and pain cease to exist, and only ease and pleasure prevail, they draw closer and closer to necrosis. Regardless of the perceived bliss, death looms as the inevitable conclusion.
Interesting.
Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the entire building to shake, break, and crumble.
In the end, the dreams that people built in the name of freedom became the cage that imprisoned them. I'm sure you've gained a lot from this trip, Miss Acheron. Are you willing to share your findings with me?
Sure.
Of course. That's what I remember.
She bumped her head. She doesn't remember everything.
Don't mind me. It's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily forgetful. It's only when this sword is unsheathed that those hazy memories start to become clearer.
Take your time.
That should do it. I vividly remember everything that occurred on Penacony. Ask away.
Her sword's like her true self. I just care about this.
The dreamscape of chic, luxury, and consumerism, the moment of dusk. My companions have been there too.
Then you all must have seen those who are attempting to realize their dreams. Or have realized them. Scattering money as if it were dust and betting it on all or nothing.
Ooh.
Everything has a price. And everything can be bought or sold. Even dreams themselves. I saw an Intellitron there, who was preparing to auction himself. When someone wins a bid, under stipulated periods and rules, he would do the buyer's every bidding, becoming that person's very possession. That Intellitron had been auctioned off a dozen times, and I participated in his 13th. That was the grandest banquet I had ever attended. But never again did anyone cast another glance at him. This time around, there were no successful bids for him.
I see.
This is what I've seen and heard along the way. Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this a long time ago, nor should it be. I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities, watched the tides of night rise and fall, when time stopped for people. Where the spirits of the rich and impoverished remain forever fixed on their own scales. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream is inevitable.
There might be a way
That's
to
an
change
interesting
everything.
perspective, I'll say that for sure.
Perhaps. But if this is indeed the world that people desire, if this is precisely why life chooses to slumber, should we still seek to change it?
Interesting perspective.
Miss Acheron, now it's my turn to share a story with you. There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made a choice.
Yes.
He wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From this, he created a giant, a spiritual atom.
Okay.
And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. As a price, those who found it hard to move forward, who could not advance, forever lost their future. They slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those people who wished not to awaken that this spiritual atom became unbreakable.
And yet, you stand here right now, which also means that man failed.
It's like his...
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward, humanity will eventually seek a way to save itself.
They're complementing each other so
And
wonderfully,
that man,
actually.
He was never a failure. Like everyone in that world, he etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart. He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky and embracing his final victory with his fall. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt because of it, only for him to fall into the sea. And after that, countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
It's interesting that they're saying this in comparison to things that
A
were...
fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm.
Aventurine was saying.
The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds. In these worlds, there are innumerable people who look alike, yet don't. I, too, have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies follow paths similar to mine. So I will tell you, even if not completely similar, the story you just told, it overlaps with my past. And within that abyssal dream, I ended that man's life. Alone. I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that representation of the hunt, exactly what sort of power is it that has motivated your solitary journey thus far?
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous topic.
Yes, what
I
would
like
that
your
be?
analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting to touch its ceiling, all because the sun was there. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness?
Oh my gosh, the end is nihility, okay.
Then why, exactly, do we even walk towards the light?
It's so depressing. As I'm laughing.
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony? Acheron?
This voice, it's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
She's a companion? It's me.
Though I don't know exactly what you are, or what you're up to, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter.
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too. Who are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake? Who the heck are you?
I'm the Garden of Recollection's memo keeper.
Interesting.
Not bad. This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter's bodyguard? Never mind. It's fine. I'll leave a round for you. So get that forehead clean and wait for me.
It's Boot Hill. It's
I
Boot
don't know
Hill.
what you're talking about, but you know Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger, yes?
I'm so good at
I
this.
have something to
I'm too
ask
good
you.
at this. It's Boot Hill.
Are you asking me to write your will? Sure. Go ahead.
We're gonna slice him up.
Not quite. I only want to ask, how exactly did she become a Galaxy Ranger? She's clearly not a path strider of the hunt, but you are, aren't you?
Is Boot Hill a hunt?
Tell me, what's Acheron's deal?
Sure. Heck, never thought I'd come across an ally. What a stroke of luck.
Yes, it is. Oh my god, I'm so good at this game.
I'll be on Penacony soon. Memo keeper, go buy a bottle of Donna's white oak and warm it up. And I'll raise a glass to you. That lady's passed. Well, nobody knows. But if all you want is a simple answer, sure. You best get a chair and take a seat. That woman, named Acheron, is an emanator who should not exist.
Okay. But, oh my gosh, how long does this story go?
You look pale. Or is that also part of your act?
I didn't think you'd have the nerve to show yourself.
I thought this was exactly what you wanted. After all, I faithfully fulfilled my duties as you instructed.
That is true.
Just tell me if you can't hold on any longer.
So, the genius of the Council of Mundanites wants to be my Undertaker now. What an honor.
This is so interesting.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified of your death in due time. But let's not forget, you won't be seeing them, because I'm the manager of this task.
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go in 17 system hours.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. How exactly do you plan on completing your task while your hands are tied by the harmony?
This is so
My
interesting.
conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family, and that they hold the secrets of Penacony. So, I took the opportunity to set everything
What
in
if
motion.
Robin did it to herself?
I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through the doors
Wait,
of the
it's
reverie.
Sparkle.
Now I'm only one step away from victory.
Sounds like a very elaborate way of saying it.
That's true.
That's all I can say. Have you forgotten, Doctor? You betrayed me. Go. Do what you must. I look forward to the sight of the IPC fleet surrounding Penacony. You've achieved what you desired.
It's kind of true.
Haven't you?
That's true, but what's your plan? Did you conceal an orbital support beacon in that gift money bag?
True. It
Well,
might
who
have.
knows? Maybe that's why I'm handing out cash even when I'm about to bite the dust.
You are indeed a gambler.
We love this.
An
It's a
insane
play. It's a play for sure.
Maybe I am.
Fine. Here, take this. Open it when you're on your last legs. You'll thank me.
What's this? Medical advice?
He's gone. What if I just fast forward time 17 hours right now?
You catch on pretty fast, Doctor. Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How tip. But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway. It's just as I guessed it would be.
Okay, yeah, but what if I were to fast forward time 17 hours? Can I do that? Yeah, whatever.
Would you be willing to support my performance? Wow, how fabulous!
Well, you see.
That's incredible.
Sure thing.
Death? That's...
Oh, you see.
All he's doing is handing
I'm
out money.
A tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Penacony. As you know.
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the reality hotel who fell into a deep sleep. It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness. Well, all customers are under the protection of the family, after all.
Thank you.
Ooh.
This unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer ended up waking up in the end. I can feel something inside my head.
Okay.
The world.
Here, have some gems. It's just the old man again.
You.
He's from Genshin.
Wait. I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right?
You got punked.
Youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an
Oh my
audience.
god, they're
But
so
you know
self-aware.
what? A truly great show never comes easy.
That's true, that's true.
A great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something. Do you know where I can find death in this dream?
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death, huh? Well, let me give you a piece
I mean,
of
he did say he
advice.
did try it a couple
Don't
times.
think
So.
you're the first one who's ever thought of that idea. Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive
It's a
fancy
marketing
schmancy
scheme.
stuff. The
Oh my
effects
god.
awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut. And then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights.
Is that...
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry.
Don't put any
They even
stock in
call
the
this junk
movie industry.
groundbreaking art. can you build?
What a joke. Well, I'll leave you be then. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank
a
you.
monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the memory zone meme. But buildings and lights... I don't think those have anything to do with death.
Okay, so...
The disturbing voice in my head.
we gotta give out more
A
candy.
sip of liquor. A blissful reprieve. To drown Oh? Or are you just pitying me? Well, it really doesn't matter.
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend. It's not good for your...
Oh? Maybe I really should quit.
The devil of Soul Glad?
This is interesting. Very
Care to
interesting.
elaborate?
He's just giving out money to everyone and then
Yeah.
collecting all of the stuff and getting
It's a
information
seahorse.
on death.
They say it loves to appear to drunk people, especially the ones who are passed out on the side of the road. How funny.
Yeah. Very funny indeed. Thank you.
He doesn't seem too amused. How many more?
Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family?
Maybe.
Take care, my friend. If you ever find yourself in danger, remember that the hounds are always ready to help.
It's Dr. Ratio.
You don't look good, my friend. If you need assistance, I can contact the hotel and have them wake you up forcefully.
That won't be necessary. I have some
It's
business
Dr.
to attend
Ratio's
to.
voice.
But thank you all the same.
It's kind of like
All
discerning.
right then. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out to us hounds.
Well, actually, I do need a favor. As the most outstanding hound in...
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways in Penacony?
He doesn't know anything.
We've never had anything like that before.
He's useless.
All right. Good luck with your work then. What was I even thinking?
How many more of these people do I have to give it to? Can I just use it? It's in my inventory? Where is it? I can't use it.
You want to talk to me? Sure, but nothing too sensitive, okay? Huh. Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. But to be honest... So,
This little kid's
are you
just
trying to be the prince from the
enlightening.
tale? Handing out his gold leaf garment and melting his lead heart in the fire?
Yeah, that's me.
I'm flattered.
Totally me.
I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you speak. So, as an investigative reporter, maybe you've heard something about death?
That's kind of deep.
Another curious soul. I see. Well, that was actually the topic I was most into when I entered the industry. But my boss shut it down.
Oh, because we're not allowed to talk
How
about
did your
it.
boss talk you out of it?
Money.
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third-rate tabloid.
That's kind of true, actually.
I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing out birthday candles and getting spooked by nightmare ghosts isn't exactly professional material.
Guess she's got a point.
Yeah, that's kind of true, I
Thank you for
guess.
sharing.
Not really insightful.
Were you wanting to talk to me? Is this?
Why are we giving the
Yes,
merchant
it's for
money?
you. Just take it.
Is this for real? Someone is actually giving me a gift. Not for my parents, but for me.
Where are his parents?
Thank you.
No, it's not much.
I knew it. What's on your mind? Are you trying to ask about my father or my mother?
What?
Neither. I just
He's just
Wanted to know if
flabbergasted.
you've ever heard about death.
I'm just trying to
in the
figure out who his
dreamscape.
mother or father are then.
Oh, you sound just like my father. Always warning me about danger, even in dreams. He's an Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics.
Oh, that's it.
Can't count on him to protect me if something does go haywire.
So someone that's
Funny. Right now,
not
I'm
human
still under his protection.
joins differently.
How?
Hey, stay positive.
That's an interesting one.
The Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghosts. Well, surely death is a...
It's this girl again.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers. Look at you, snooping
It's
around
Sparkle.
and sticking your nose everywhere.
That's gotta be Sparkle.
Is the smell of death
so good.
enticing, my fine fellow?
Oh, it's you, masked fool.
Ho, ho, ho.
I should have guessed
The
it.
plot thickens.
You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
This is so
You
interesting.
know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
You had one
No,
job.
I mean, what did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again.
Interesting.
But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why
This-
else do you
this
think I'm
fucking
handing out
bitch.
cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out, will you reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into
Oh my gosh.
chaos?
He wants to destroy the world,
Well,
and Sparkle does too.
I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked me to find a mute, did you really mean Robin?
No.
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make?
Is it
Let me
mute
tell you
himself, or is it
There were two
me?
mutes, but one is dead now, and the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
Who's that? Him.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool.
Is it me?
Right now, there are only two things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth,
Oh,
and
me
the
as
means
in
to expose
adventuring.
it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying
Everyone's just
I
like,
haven't
"You're an
learned
idiot."
anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand.
Is it gonna happen
Here you
faster?
go. This is my precious, mutually assured destruction button. I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke. If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right?
We're gonna nuke Penacony. I'm sort of down.
Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care too.
I don't actually know what's
Deadly
going
button,
on.
huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
She's terrifying.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have
She
to
could fix
decline
me.
your offer. Who knows if the gadget will actually work.
Actually, no, I don't.
By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of. But it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again. When that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
This is interesting.
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
Can we get there? I don't want to have to like go through another 7 missions.
So, number 35.
BRB. This should just
You're
play.
back. Like your new lucky charm?
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sigonian hound. The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Are we clear? Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves. Go and play a game with them. You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you. But
That's wild.
You look good. And that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So
I
go
think that's
along
Root Hell
now
talking.
and don't let your master down.
How much did you spend?
What?
My price.
How much am I worth? Who wants
How
to
much
know?
did you pay for me?
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 tanva. No more, no less.
I'll take my chances. 30 tanva. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanva. Deal?
He's willing to bet.
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but That won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back. It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
I feel like it's Boot Hill who's coming to get him.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry. This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're dedicated to serving up nothing but pure joy and laughter. What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
Oh, look! A lady as cool as Serval.
I don't know.
Who's Serval? Will you introduce me to her? Huh?
Oops. She's heard us.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today.
Smash.
I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
That's true.
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized, non-alcoholic drinks for you.
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort,
Maybe.
hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
Really? I feel like that's a lot.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck, so don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it comes to enjoyment.
I am the Trailblazer's POV. Investigate. What is... give me peach.
Check out this bottle. The liquid inside looks beautiful. And the label reads... Dream syrup. Thick. I don't see an expiration date. But the production date is... half an amber era ago.
Isn't that like forever?
Ugh, drinking this stuff can't lead to anything good. That's for sure. That's true.
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding? Don't worry, it's all just a dream and it won't upset your stomach. It's been aging for years and should have a refined taste by now. Feel free to have some. It's perfect for entertaining lovely guests like you.
That doesn't sound reassuring.
Then we'll keep it.
That's wild, dude. Recipe dream syrup. Just give me peaches. Is that it? Where's the other? Wait, I hear margarita glass?
Can this be used for mixing drinks? Oh, and there's a note underneath. Exchange with... Oh, what should we exchange for it? Whoa! The words on the note are changing.
Oh, it's so fancy.
Happiness belongs to the noble. Does this mean we can take it? Doing good.
Oh, it is ours.
That's
Let's go.
quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking for Siobhan.
What is this?
Hey!
A few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. Caused a ruckus with Siobhan. Those chips... That's a clever metaphor.
Interesting.
That being said,
All I can think of is the
opening a
Emerson
bar in
of
this
Shadow.
place, filled with monsters?
You'll have to ask her yourself to find out. But I have a feeling she won't budge unless you impress her with an incredible drink.
Okay. Lost. I got a lost card. Who's this chick?
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in your proposal.
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience.
They're
You're
trying to get her for the
destined
play.
For the Iris
Oh my god.
stage, not for this rundown shack. Come with me. We'll become
And
the
you'll
talk
see
of Penacony.
our world of
As you
constant
see, I'm
imagination.
entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat myself.
Fine.
Fine. Whatever you say.
If you don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else. Give me a sparkling drink. Sweet. With extra ice.
Oh my gosh.
Just
one moment.
One moment.
Just like not here for
What's
it,
her
dude.
deal? We can't discuss the case with other people.
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Let's make her fucking mad.
You're one of Siobhan's guests. I just don't get why.
She seems angry. So calm. That's her current. Let's do sad. Change her to sad.
It's ridiculous, right? Our paths were never. I'm too timid and shy, longing to shine but afraid of stepping into the spotlight. You don't know Siobhan's past.
Oh my
And
gosh.
you have no clue
We just broke this girl.
she used to be.
And she's just like, oh, it's
Even among
whatever.
the talented
I'm done
Iris
with this
family,
shit.
her skill was unmatched. I know. She probably thinks
It's so
I'm just
funny.
trying to ride her fame to get ahead. But all I want is for her to reclaim her place.
Whatever. Whatever you say.
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
I
Let's
just
try.
don't get why she won't leave.
So she's calm and sad. So I can't be happy, right?
Those darn Iris jerks! They're the. I get it now. I can help clear the way.
She's gonna go.
can do
Oh,
her a
okay. She's gonna
favor.
go nuclear on some people. I'm here for that.
And write a letter to the Dream Master.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. She's not gone
Things
yet.
might get out of control if she gets any angrier.
I just don't get.
You're
why
telling me
won't
she has to be happy? Does everyone just have to be happy? Why would I expect anything
I've
less?
seen it. The crowd is going wild. Applause
Oh my gosh.
crashing like waves. The aroma of irises fills the air. A beautiful melody playing. Ribbons dancing around us. And the taste is sweeter than honey. I've seen that scene countless times in my dreams, and every time it mesmerizes me. That's why I have to bring her back to that world, no matter what it takes. Want to raise a glass, my attentive listener?
Not really.
Let's consider it a toast to my far-fetched dream.
I'm good. I'm good.
Well, talking to you has got me feeling a bit down. I thought maybe
We got her. We got her chat. She's gone.
Here's the payment.
She's gone
the
for forever.
drinks.
Poof. Amaki has left?
We did it.
That's good for her. When you're ready, go to Gallagher. I can tell he's itching to show off his skills.
Okay, okay. I'm here for it. Gallagher, hit me up.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done. So go ahead, explore the bar, and bring me any ingredients you prefer. Nice work. Let me take a... You found some interesting ingredients there.
What's the...
Now,
what did I
take your
gather?
pick. Each drink has its own unique flavor, and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering aftertaste. So, which one would you like to use as the base?
I guess this.
The original formula is said to be Nunu's favorite drink. It's sour and bitter, and the bubbles burst in your throat like swallowing rusty chains, evoking thoughts of dungeons and prisons. Now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick the adjunct.
Okay.
The ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction with the base. It should give an unforgettable taste without
What
overpowering
can I
the main
add?
tone.
Peaches.
So, what's your choice for the adjunct?
I think this.
The
That
taste is not very intense, yet evocative.
Invocative.
After those
It's
despicables sent Mikhail
provocative.
away,
It gets the
I
people
found myself
going.
lost in the wilderness of my dreams.
Is that what he said? It doesn't matter.
You
That's
say
what
that
he
even
said.
the dirt here oozes with sweetness. Huh. All I tasted was stoic bitterness.
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration.
Mikhail?
Which style do you prefer? Anything you need, I've got it.
That one.
The IPC's favorite. Ambitious, aren't you?
A little
well,
bit.
It's done. Here's to you, Trailblazer, with this glass of even the wicked. To the sad truth.
Well done, Gallagher.
Not over the hill yet.
So, are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors.
Maybe a
They're
little bit.
way more sophisticated than Soulglad.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can shed some light on it.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you.
He doesn't have much to say.
The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that Mikhail?
Mikhail?
Yeah,
I'm a little bit
that name
confused right
does
now.
sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore. Let's dig deeper into the case. And of course, I'll tell you a story about Mikhail. All right, let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words, she's a stowaway.
Yes.
She managed to fool me at first.
Yes,
My
it's
age
true.
must be
She
getting the
is a
best of me.
stowaway.
But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the
Gone for
dreamscape
forever.
or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Huh? Does that mean...
A clever metaphor. You were making a metaphor, right?
Yes, yes, yes,
Let me
we
be
were.
frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before? So, death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case. So how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the Watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long time, but the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the Watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony, and he's the root cause of all the anomalies in
Okay.
the dreamscape.
I'm just kind of taking this in.
You
The
don't
father
get
is
it?
behind it all.
Well, I mean, Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the Watchmaker. Here we are, Clock Studios theme park, the most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Okay.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the Watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to maybe a library or an archive room of sorts. But an amusement park?
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic
you
way.
build up this
To you, it's a fun
adventuring
place.
is going to destroy the
To me,
world,
it's
and
a
then
prison
you
for the
just
planet's past.
freaking end
You know
it all
that Penacony
with
used to be
all
the
this
IPC's
nonsense
prison
filler.
planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here.
Oh, it's kind of annoying.
Helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macro. The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped. And
I
people
don't
started
get it,
meeting
man.
each other in their dreams.
I don't get why they do this.
Living lives that were almost identical to reality. But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC shackles and fought for freedom. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
I see.
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history.
That's kind of based.
These characters not only
That's
exist
actually
in
huge.
Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?
Is this gonna be it?
So many of them. I've never seen anything like this, even when
Maybe
they're
I was
tracking down
wrong.
suspects. We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention inside. We can just talk here. Let's find a quiet spot and continue our conversation.
Okay.
View here is great, right? We can see everything from here,
Yeah.
including Clocky.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart is definitely the Watchmaker.
That is
In
true.
the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Asdana?
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards, even visitors from beyond the sky. In the end, they emerged victorious.
Indeed.
Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him, so maybe he inherited the title.
How old are you now, Mr. Officer?
Forever. I'm old. You don't ask
I'm
someone how old.
13.
What?
No way. Not even close.
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Asdana was uncertain.
You're telling me
It
he's
wasn't
13?
until the
No
Watchmaker
chance,
approached
bud.
the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities that Penacony finally gained its name and glory.
Thus, he became known as the Father of Penacony.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means you...
It's definitely
No.
not him.
I'm not his companion, but rather one of his many children.
Oh my.
But I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to Mikhail.
Okay.
What did you do?
What did we...
I did nothing. And that's the worst betrayal of all. Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family, they set us up. Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path. We were branded traitors of the Harmony, even though the true traitors were someone else. While they continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world,
they're allowed to
behind
stay
closed
here,
doors,
even though they're
condemn him on a
traitors?
pillar
That
of shame.
doesn't seem like it adds up.
Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Penacony. But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits, I gave up. Like a lost dog. The family accepted me and made me an officer.
Oh, I
supposedly
see
as a
now.
form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment. Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners.
I see.
And my past. I heard he
It all
died in
makes sense now.
obscurity, in a place where no one could find him. That's when I realized that the Penacony I once knew would never return.
Okay, so
We're truly
his
sorry for what happened.
his dad's the one that
But this
is
is
the
not
one
the
that
end of the
died.
story, right?
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time.
Are the sirens in game?
Well,
I don't
that's
think
one
so.
way to look at it. However, only one member has truly inherited the Watchmaker's title. Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real.
No, it's definitely the game.
Or so. Do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be
Ooh,
connected
that
to the
does make
Watchmaker's
sense
legacy.
now. We're
We will
cooking with
find
fire.
the answers we are seeking. If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. If only for the last time. For those who despise me could form a line from here all the way to the entrance of the hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me out? I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening to this old dog. Bark and all.
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Something just happened at the theme park. Now, if you'll excuse me, good luck to all of you.
Thank you.
How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways rejected by Penacony today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several amber eras ago?
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
Yeah, he does. That is the true
While
March.
Firefly's
He's kind of
whereabouts
messed
remain a
up.
mystery,
As in the words of Dr.
his
Ratio.
stories shed light on our suspicions about the true
Get some help.
identity of the Watchmaker.
Stop it.
His
Get
connection
some
to the
help.
family and the powers. Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have. Send a message to...
Okay. Let's go. You're with the Galaxy Ranger? Yes, she's on our side. Thank you. Okay, but can we like hurry this along? Oh my god, I get to be
Are your
Acheron?
companions worried about you?
They're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Seems they've made some progress. Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dewlight Pavilion.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too smooth for a heavily guarded mansion.
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us.
Okay. I was like, do I have two Acherons? Is this my Acheron? If this is not... Okay, she's just in the one slot. Now, I was like, if this is not my Acheron, I don't want it.
Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency? Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
Just one moment. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
Okay, this is. I'm not finishing this tonight.
Interesting technique.
I'll stop after the Acheron story, okay? Because one, I don't want to be able to. I can't go all night because I gotta clean up my apartment and stuff. And two, because people are saying this takes 8 hours, and I'm not even like halfway there. So, hey, look at that.
Stream 4.
Hey, would you look at that?
The model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour, isn't it?
Maybe the footprints
It
here
is.
are different from the rest. There are 2 sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
Yeah, it was Dr. Ratio and what's his name? I love how they just give you all this stuff and I was like, hey, run wild, have fun with it.
Well, there aren't any people in this mansion.
Oh.
An elusive foretelling.
Wait a minute. Is this my Acheron? Let me see. Let me look at the stats. Yeah, this is mine. This is my baby girl.
Time to say bye.
Oh, look at this dinosaur. Oh my. You too shall
for the
fall.
party. It takes a fall.
Guys, that doesn't get old ever.
Relax.
Oh, 6? 60 bucks? 70 bucks?
Time to say
bucks?
bye.
Guess whose turn it is?
Boom.
Oh, it doesn't even get to be her turn.
Look, it dropped something.
A note. Looks like instructions from the butler for the other servants.
Okay.
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned other tasks before Robin's death.
Yep.
It must have been a big project to require that much manpower. The Charmony Festival, perhaps.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone left at the mansion, right?
Yeah.
So you're saying someone deliberately cleared the place out?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know why.
Hey,
No
chest.
one here either.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
My white can cover me too. Dear brother, how are you holding up these days? I intended to visit at the Dwight Pavilion as soon as possible upon my return, but with the approaching Harmony Festival and busy schedule, I refrain from troubling you. However, I have an urgent matter. Since my return to... This is Robin? A letter from Robin. Since my return to Penacony, I've been experiencing a particular change in my voice. At first, I thought it was because of exhaustion or illness, but after consulting with the doctors, they assured me I'm in perfect health, dismissing my concerns. In order to find answers, I conducted my private investigation with my idle time outside of rehearsal. Of course, eventually I realized that harmony in Penacony isn't pure, so they know. I immediately realized that such levels of interference can only occur in either a powerful external force is pulling our strings or a senior member of the family is involved. It is extremely alarming to discover a traitor is emerged in the family of Penacony, and it is highly likely the person is one of the 4 family heads. I trust you, dear brother, because of our promise. With the Harmony Festival on the horizon, I fear the person who tends to impede its progress or even use the festival as some sort of alternative motive. At any rate, I suggest your mother and the other family heads, while also prioritizing your own safety. This is a lot. There is a matter that requires my attention. During my investigation, I learned of the Memory Zone meme death. It further inquiry leads me to believe that the culprit is directly causing of the serious incident and likely the aforementioned traitor in the family. Given your heavy workload, please take care of yourself, the dreamscape, and enjoy the show.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us. I remember hearing something...
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Meaning?
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
Oh, because he's so strong. Makes sense. Makes sense. I don't want to read all of these. Deaths, victims. This is so long. We know all of this.
The information about Robin, Firefly, and the other victims. I don't see any commonalities among them.
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims. And based on Sunday's notes, he's no stranger to death.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced.
Yeah, he killed all of the people.
This light cone is securely
We get
guarded.
a free light cone?
It must hold some important memories.
That's Robin and
According to
Sunday.
Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend show she put on with her brother when they were just kids.
Wild.
I wonder how their relationship is now.
Growing up brings gains.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. The beautiful...
I bet I keep the light cone? Oh, darn. A note? We gotta check the note first. Oh, I'm not reading.
Seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Odie is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
Interesting.
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure. There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
It does indeed be true. Head of the Oak family investigation. Remorsefully, Emma Strout, Attachment, Ryan, Percy, Roush, Connor, Dory, Pertwood, Benny, the Dreamweaver, Palt. I'm looking for names, I know. Wolseley. He was a Bloodhound. I remember that name. Corin. I feel like the door opened. Gabe. Okay. 52 spec. Oh my god.
Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects. This traitor must have been causing trouble for the family for a long time.
That's why there was no familiar names.
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met any
We met
of them.
Worsley.
Huh? Wait, these characteristics.
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. However, if this traitor really exists, could they be responsible for Firefly and Robin's deaths?
Probably, yeah.
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously.
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And...
It's Sunday.
Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you
No,
agree?
no, not at all.
Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here, to ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Okay, locked out.
He hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind.
This is
How
gonna
did
get-
the
this is
family
getting
come to the
juicy.
conclusion that the murderer was within the family? With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Yes.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago.
Ooh.
However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous.
I like it.
He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme
This is
he's cooking
interesting.
up. While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert.
Okay, okay.
You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
Okay, I am finishing up here. I'm not going through anymore.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough in the shocking HoYoverse Aventurine case. The suspect has been arrested.
What?
This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IPC taking a massive loss.
Okay.
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kataka Avgin extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit.
A passport?
As per Strategic Investment Department head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the motive of the suspect.
What pretty eyes.
Oh,
Tell me,
hi. Fix me.
do they
You can
shine
save
in
me.
the dark?
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant,
This is so interesting.
you should not resist your master. Yet, you went and killed that man anyway.
Oh, so he just killed
No
the
lawyer has
master.
the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains. Pity your luck has run out.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end, including the perpetrator himself.
Interesting.
Madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Then let's talk about the second gamble.
What's the second gamble?
Tell me, what are you prepared to wager this time?
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
Don't you think I won't?
What do you want, then?
I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
And then what?
I want cash.
All the
It
money.
can't be that simple,
You
can
think I can be bought with money?
It is that
Yes,
simple.
I do. Well,
30
You're
tonbas.
absolutely right.
The remainder of my market value. 30 tonbas. No more, no less. With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him here.
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative, and I will decide on his behalf. You're wrong. 30 tonbas. I'll give you that. And
that's all I
much
got.
more
Oh
than
my god,
that.
that's hilarious.
Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want, even what you don't want. Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt.
You're gonna have to pick a new name, bud.
You deserve to live, to create even more wealth for us. Go. Pick the clothes you like, then choose your desired identity. And then, use them well, child.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
May your plans never suffer failure.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost. Is it because Gaiathra blesses me? Well, if that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable. But what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? What awaits me after this glorious gamble? An even more glorious one? Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or will I encounter failure? Never to return.
True, you are to never return.
I'm pretty sure you already have some ideas. Lowly gambler.
What? Interesting.
What?
What?
It's me. I hate this. How is gonna end?
Am I dreaming?
Do I leave it on the cliffhanger?
Forgotten me already?
Maybe.
Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony.
Oh, I see.
The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool.
It
Not
can't
the
be
first time
Sparkle.
we've met.
It's a traitor.
No need to be so polite. I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want.
What do I want then?
You're
huh?
dying.
Bud? Hit me. Hit me. What do I want?
And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Yes.
A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off?
Maybe. Definite maybe.
Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself.
Oh, you sure I can.
I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk.
That's a cliffhanger.
What exactly are you?
I'm totally gonna stop here too.
Spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I, Kakavasha, I am your future. First, I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into
We're
the
gonna
Harmony's
be done
emanator
here
next?
though. I don't want to do this anymore. Did I get a wallpaper? Oh, I got a gift.
Why are...
We gotta collect all of our trophies. What did we get today? Look at this. Well, we still have more.
There are no guests here.
What are we talking about? How close am I? Can I teleport?
What's that featherhead doing?
Stagnant of shadows. I don't need that. Can I just teleport here? I need to switch. Okay. Can I just switch through all of their POVs? Let me see. Can I go? Okay, so I just have to switch to. Oh, it's so refreshing. You can watch my Acheron absolutely torch this real quick, and then I'll be done. We can check my wishes afterwards.
Stand still. Still waters of oblivion.
You too shall fall.
I weep for the departed.
Can we get E6? Can we try? I'll pull 3.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Time to say bye.
I'm like so greedy for this thing. I just want to know. 10 pulls might not be a good idea for me because
for oblivion.
If I get 2, I E7'd her.
It takes a fall.
She just
time to
tortures
say
me.
bye.
I need this for Gallagher. I need to level up Gallagher. Okay. So let's see. Oh, we gotta do some relic stuff. Oh, we got more wishes than we thought. How many do I get? 5? Do I have enough for a 10 pull? 2? How many? So I have 5. If I get 2, I'm at 7. Yeah, 3 is a lot. I'll do... I gotta look at this. So 5... This is 10 or 20. I wish this were 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57. So we'll do 3. I'll do 3, okay? Just to get it to 60 so when it comes to it. So nothing. Nothing. Gotta get even numbers before we do 10 pulls. And then we won't get her here. Okay, so now we're at 60. See, look at that. But if we roll again, we get a 5 or guaranteed. What's it called? Whatever. I'm over it. You're over it. I'm ending stream. Have a good one. Bye.